you can see that in DeepSeek, cloud is one of the most trending words. So let's see, in this video I will show you how to install anti-gravity that everyone is talking about and trying. Let's get into it. So you have to go to Google, just type anti-gravity. You're gonna see Google Antigravity. Click download and choose your operation system, either it's Mac, Windows or Linux. My one is Windows, so I'm gonna install it on Windows. Just click download it, and install the application. After the installation and when you open the application, you're gonna see this type of window. Here, what you have to do. So this right side is the anti-gravity chat agent. Here, you're gonna be able to talk with anti-gravity, which means you're gonna be able to talk with these models that are listed here, and you are logging in with your Google profile. I am with Workspace account, so I'm paying to Google for my workspace. So we will see which models it's gonna let me to choose, and if we're gonna hit a rate limit or something. And here conversation mode is planning and fast. If you choose planning, you're gonna just plan the whole thing that you want to build, and after that, when you have the plan already, then you're gonna say, okay, now take action, and it's gonna start creating files and building. If you keep it on fast, straight away, whatever you say, it's gonna start building it. Here you can add for context like media, mention, and workflows. These are more elements, but for now, let's keep it simple. Okay, here what we have, open folder. It means we have to open a folder where our files and the whole system anti-gravity will have access to. So if it starts building something to create files, it will create them there. So let's click open folder and create a new folder that we're gonna work today. Okay, I have created a new folder, which I'm gonna say project, and we click select folder. Now here you have to just click yes, trust the authors. So now on the left side we will see our project folder here on Explorer. This is where our files are gonna be. Here in the middle, we're gonna start seeing the code and files content which they contain. And here again, we can start to chat with the anti-gravity agent. Here you can move these things. We can put the terminal down if we click. We can close this, close the terminal, close the left bar as well. And we can make a custom layout. Options. So what I wanted to build, I wanted to build a system which will go to Reddit, and I'm gonna choose, for example, subreddits that I want it to get through all of the posts for the last week, and it will count, for example, which words are mostly repeated. So which is the trending word, for example, for this week, like a tool name or some kind of word like automation or creation or whatever, so I can know, let's say, what usually this week people are talking about, so I can check it or either make content on it or keep my community members updated and etc. So I'm gonna try to make all of the prompts and everything in the in here in the agent, assuming that I am a beginner. I am a beginner, so this will make sure that everyone, whoever installs anti-gravity and try to create a project, will see if they're gonna be able to do it or not. So I'm not gonna write straight away the prompt with all the technical terms and etc. So I'm gonna act like I'm a full beginner. I have brainstormed a bit with my custom GPTs in Chat GPT, and I'm gonna copy and paste the prompt now that I have created, and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, now I'm pasting the prompt here. Okay, and I will try to use Gemini 3.1 Pro High. So this is the latest model that came out, I think. So let's see if it's gonna let me to use it. What I think to do, that I'm gonna let it to plan once the application or whatever, and after that I'm just gonna say okay, build it, to see what is gonna happen. I suppose it's gonna want from me some connections like API keys for Reddit or something in order to be able to access Reddit and get the topics, titles, and etc. We'll see now. And hopefully it's gonna be able to make it for one beginner to be able to understand it. Okay, it started to create files. You can see it says created requirements, and now you can see in our folder project it says requirements.txt, and it is creating these files. Here you can see the changes of the files that it is making. You can see it's creating app.py file, here terminal artifacts, which means some files, and browser, and review changes. Here you can see what changes it is making to the files. For example, if it changed something in this file, it's gonna show here. And here you can see 80 insertions and 0 deletions. It means on every file, for example, if it's gonna, let's say, edit this file, you can see on this green side is how many lines of code or parts of code it is inserting and how many it is deleting. So you can know that this file is touched and how exactly it's touched. So let's see what it's gonna say. I have chosen Python as programming language for this project because it's incredibly beginner friendly and it has fantastic tool called Pro. That makes talking to Reddit very easy. I've also used Flask, a lightweight way to turn Python scripts into websites. Okay. To make things super easy, I have already created the files for you in the project folder. I will explain exactly what they are and provide the code below as requested. It's good that it's talking with me like I'm a complete beginner. That is really good. Here is the step-by-step beginner guide to getting your app running. Okay, get your Reddit API keys. Require keys like a special password for apps to read their data. Look, this is really good because it's explaining what is API key. So the keys are like special password. Okay, go to Reddit developer page, open browser. Okay, in order to open this link, I can just click it. It's gonna go and open. Are you a developer? I am already in my account, so it will tell me now what to do. Let's see. Create a new app. Scroll at the very bottom. Are you a developer? Create an app. Okay. Okay. Apps. Are you a developer? Create an app. Then fill out the form exactly like this. Type my trending website. Okay. Or anything you like. Select script bubble. This is very important. Description, leave blank, blank, blank. Redirect URL. Localhost 8080. We won't use this, but Reddit forces us to type a website address here. Okay. So name is my trending website. We're gonna say script. Okay. Description empty, empty. Redirect URI, and we will copy this. So let's see. I'm not a robot. And click create an app. Okay. I'm following the steps. You can see. In order to create an application or use API, read the full policies. Responsible builder for policy. Where to copy paste them? We have, now you have your app. There are 2 secret codes you need to copy into app py file I made you. Client ID right under the name of your app, and Reddit client ID. Okay, client secret. The files, the brain, and this is the face of your website that determines how it looks. Not this file must be inside a folder named templates. Okay, so yeah, it is in templates. We can see commands to install and start the app. Okay, open your website and it has to work. If it's working with this one shot, it will be really good. Let's see now and show. Let's try again. Description. Okay, let's say GG. I'm not a robot. Localhost. A script. Create an app. Okay, I'm gonna just screenshot this and I will put it here. And I will tell I have clicked create app, but it is showing me this thing that I have to go to policies and etc. So what is the problem now? Okay, so I'm telling it and showing the screenshot. So let's see how it's gonna debug this problem. Don't worry. In order to create an application, okay, it's actually shared information text. It's always keep. Please delete completely empty. Okay, I'm gonna try again. It doesn't work. I have deleted them and leave them completely empty, and it is giving me the same error. What I have to do now? Let's see now. I'm telling it that I have deleted them. Okay, so you must also register. Click the register and fill out ask email and few basic details. Let's see. Okay, it is giving me some errors. I cannot register here and etc. I think I used to build some Reddit apps and I have to have some. Okay, on my other account I wouldn't be able to create because it didn't give me to register to use API and etc. And I remember that on my other Reddit account, my old one, I have been using some kind of for automations from NA10 and etc. So I'm gonna try to create the app there. So let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work as well. So I'm gonna screenshot this and I will put it here and I will say that it is not letting me to build a script. It is not giving me the permission to create and register because something wrong with the website. And I have also have some API keys and apps when I used to use with NA10, but you can see that I cannot create for the script. But this is not good now because any of the beginners will not have NA10 applications or something. But let's see if we're gonna be able to solve it. Okay, it says this is actually great news because you already have apps created from when you used NA10. We do not need to create new one. We can completely skip the errors and just use the keys from the one your existing app, since our website only needs the real public posts. Your NA10 cloud and app will work perfectly. So here is the exact thing. It looks like something. So client ID, and I have to put the client secret. Okay. So this means, so it wasn't that smart to tell me, for example, if I do a web app and just create an app, okay, it's not gonna create it again. So there is something that happened with these APIs and etc. Okay, let's see then if it's gonna work. Get the client ID, which looks like this. I will copy it now and open app py. Even you can click the app and you can see that we have to paste them here. Client ID, client secret, and yeah, that's it. Client secret, and run the app. Okay, I'm gonna paste them now and come back. Okay, I have pasted the keys, but I just scrolled in order to not expose them. I have pasted them there, and now it says to me to run the app. Just open your terminal in the project folder and run 2 commands. Pip install. So let's see what buttons we have here. This is copy. Okay, and we can open the terminal like this. Terminal. Or what we can do is to go to the folder. So let's say just right click on the file and reveal in File Explorer. And here you just click where it shows the path and you can write CMD and click enter and it's gonna go in. So now let's paste this that we have from here and press enter. And let's see now what it's gonna install. Okay, it says everything is installed. And now start the website. I'm gonna copy this command again and paste it here and enter. Debugger is active, running on this. And now you cannot click it like this, but if you press Control and click it, it's gonna open it. Try subreddit. Okay, let's say NA10. Find trending topics. Okay. Type a subreddit name. See what words repeated in the most past 7 days. Okay, it shows now AI 9 times, build, workflows, automation, mobile, looking what's automated, and etc. Okay, let's see any other subreddits. Let's see in the Google subreddit what it's gonna find. Google, Gemini, another ad, font, and etc. Okay, trending in Google. Let's check in Google Antigravity what is the most commented word. Anti-gravity. So whatever is the subreddit name, usually the most repeated word is the same word. So Antigravity, Pro, Gemini, Opus, Google Cloud, and etc. But using still now and stuff. Okay, I can say that it is working now. So okay, let me tell it that okay, it is working now. I can see the words, but I see that it is including words like after, before, best, and etc. And it gets the keywords. Can we do somehow to understand which maybe combination of words are used together most of the times? For example, Gemini 3 Pro and etc. Something like that, like more comprehensive, or it is not possible. Let's see if it's gonna be able to make it a bit more comprehensive. If not, at least we see that it has been able to create this thing that we can see in which subreddit which word is repeated mostly. Let's see in DeepSeek, for example, if it's gonna be, it has to be DeepSeek, I think. Trending topics. Yes, DeepSeek 16 times. Model AI open as used good now. Okay, updating word counting to capture multi-word phrases. Run command. It wants to run some command, so I'm gonna let it to run. So what it's gonna do, it says enhancing topic detection with n grams, implemented by gram 3 gram detection to extract meaningful phrases like Gemini 3 Pro instead of just single words. Updated the UI to display these connected phrases. Okay, let's see. Now you can see it's editing the app.py, and you can see that 32 insertions and 20 deletions. So if you don't understand from coding or something, these things in the middle, you can close them and not use them. You can extend your chat like this, but sometimes, as you can see, we have to put some keys or something in the files. It's best to put them into the files instead of the chat, because if you put the keys in the chat, they can be exposed from your chat history. So yeah, okay, this is great idea. I have updated the code to do exactly that. Here is what I changed, and it says added more stop words. I added after, before, so they will not clog up the results. Add phrases. App now looks for single words, 2-word phrases, and 3-word phrases. Allowed numbers. Before it looked only for letters. Oh, okay, this is why it wasn't showing some versions and something. Increased limit. It looks at the top 100 posts of the week instead of 50 to get enough data to find those 2- and 3-word combinations. If you have already updated your API, these changes, restart the app. Okay, and here you can see all of the changes. If you want, you can reject all. It will return them to the previous prompt point. We say accept all, and let's now stop the program and run it again. So you can see that it is running here. You can click Control or Command C. It will stop the program. You can see we are in the folder again, and just press the up key, and it will show what was the latest command that you run. You're gonna start it again. You can see Control C to quit. And we have to open this website again. Let's open it. Okay, now DeepSeek 3 times, Model Cloud Opus. You can see that in DeepSeek, cloud is one of the most trending words. So let's see in Anthropic. Okay, let's see in Anthropic what is the most. Okay, cloud is 37 times. Anthropic, Code, AI, Sonnet, Opus, MCP. So we can see that MCP and agents are repeated as well. So let's see now in NA10 which ones are mostly repeated. NA10 AI automation, workflow, looking, help, building, self, SaaS, need, mobile, free, automated. Okay. So in every subtopic, we can see that for the past 7 days, and in the topic headings, mostly repeated words are the name of the subreddit. So I was thinking that it will be a good way to know what topics are trending, but it is not a good way, I think, now, because we know that this word is gonna be repeated. But anyway, this is not the point of this video. So you can see that with how many prompts? One prompt, it has planned everything, and after that I have just showed that I cannot create the app. So this is maybe a temporary problem in Reddit, so you have to be able to create it if you follow. And then I have told one more problem. So 3-4 prompts, and that's it. And we've been able to create this app that I can use now, even if I shut down like close anti-gravity and etc. I can see the topic finder. I can use it for myself, which is really good. So you can build whatever you need, like tools for yourself, web applications and etc. And yeah, I think with Gemini 3.1 Pro nailed this thing. So we didn't tell anything like for what kind of language it has to use, what kind of site it has to build, what will be the look of this site or something, and it has added these emojis, icons and etc. And it has made all of the backend and logic of this app that we have. So yeah, you can start like this and build whatever idea you have, for example, for a long time. Just put go to planning mode first, plan it, and after that just use Gemini to build it. For now I have used it for free. It didn't charge me anything. Well, not completely for free because I'm paying for workspace account, but I think maybe with the normal Google account it will let you to use it as well. So you have to check. Yeah, if you want to use this prompt, I'm gonna include it down in the link in the description in my community. So I'm gonna include this prompt. For example, you can use this prompt, copy it to ChatGPT and say, give me this type of prompt, so in these details, but for another application. So you can build another application for yourself. And this is gonna be it, I think. Anti-gravity did pretty well. Gemini 3.1 Pro High, it's a bit overkill for this type of application, I think. But anyway, I just wanted to try it. So this is how to install it, and after that, in the future videos, I'm going to show you how, for example, if you hit a rate limit, you can continue with another models using extensions and etc. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe if this video helped you to install anti-gravity and build something. And if you want to learn more and connect with me, click the link below and join my community. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.